Hello there, everyone, and welcome back to Factorio, where Christo is very upset with me.
I was telling him in between episodes, this is unacceptable. I mean, I'm a bit more cheerful now that toolbars is finished, and now we have two extra slots down here. But I'm outraged. First off, look at this. So he's increased the level of iron production by a factor of like 2, and then he's stuck it all on one side of the original belt.
Oh yeah, that's what I didn't see that bit. I thought the bottleneck was elsewhere. But no, it's here.
Would be the way to do it. Even if this was a good idea.
That's what I did. Look, further over here, I did it here.
Yes.
I corrected. I didn't see it was like it down there.
But furthermore, all right, it gets worse. Come over here. What is this? Anyhow, either way, all of this is wrong because what should be going on is you should just have 2 belts side by side because you won't be able to carry it all on one belt. 3 columns of iron won't fit on one belt, especially not when I upgrade their furnaces. Which, by the way, I'm going to start doing. So check this out on this side.
Oh. Out of rocket fuel a lot.
Yeah. What's wrong with the bottom 2 on this side?
How much faster do they produce?
Double.
Double as fast?
Double.
So once we've done all of this, our iron production will have increased by basically a factor of 6.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. 6, take it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yep.
Never use a stone furnace ever again.
Never ever.
No, there's no reason.
Stone furnaces, not even once.
Right, so transport belt. Where is it? There it is.
So is this all fine now? Is this all working? It's all okay?
Well, I mean, like this dead end here isn't.
Apart from this bit here is broken.
This dead end just here isn't great. So I'm gonna.
Well, that was you. You did that.
I'm gonna carry this over to the main bus. That was me. Yes, you're right. It's because it's a work in progress.
Okay, I think I've fixed this now. It's okay. Got a splitter and everything.
Good.
Okay. We have a shortage. These middle 2 here are still struggling for iron ore pretty badly. They're barely working.
Oh yeah, because we just massively ramped up the speed at which these things work. Okay, so we've done it. We need to make trains. So
yeah,
defenses.
We're tapped out on this.
Yeah. So defenses followed by trains.
Okay.
Awesome. But are we tapped out? Let me just have a look. Not quite.
Well, there's maybe like 1 or 2 we could get on, but that's it.
Yeah. Well, let's do that.
There's one here we could put down.
Probably 3.
And a couple up here. I don't have any blinds. Do you?
I'm making 2 more.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 here. 1 here. You could get a few more on this side. Like 3 more over here. I can make 3 more. Need some more iron.
I need to go and put these science labs down at some point. I've had them in my pocket for like
there it is.
2 episodes.
Why is there 1 copper in here every so often? What have you done?
I don't know. I haven't done anything, mate.
Oh, the other thing is some of these miners are backing up. It's like this one here is never working.
Oh, right. Yeah, I see.
So one thing we can do. So you can, little trick. If you do this, then you can get more compression on the belt. Because when you put it into a underground belt, it, for some reason, just kind of jumps into position rather than having to wait for a gap at the edge.
Right.
So you can increase compression by doing that. But it's kind of squirrely. So
yeah,
I don't always do it.
Gave me strats.
Yeah. Squirrely like this nonsense we got going on here.
It's amazing. We're still completely okay on copper.
Yeah, like I said, copper is
we have
rarely the
3
limitation.
times as much being made of iron. What we do then is more coal probably.
If we need trains, then it's probably time to invent. Where are trains? Here they are. They need logistics 2 for us to get trains. So let's work on logistics 2. Right, what was I gonna do? That's right, a couple more miners over here.
I'm gonna put a whole bunch of new mines on the coal.
Cool.
And back that all up nicely.
They produce no pollution when they're backed up, so it's not an issue.
Okay. So is it worth putting a mine down when it's just like I'm gonna be on like 2 or 3 squares?
Sure. Yeah. Because as soon as it's mined those few squares, you just deconstruct it again.
Okay.
Miners aren't like you know, they're renewable, so. We're at power capacity. I'll go fix that. Oh, actually, no. Let's kill these biters, or not kill them, but build some bases to resist them. Okay, come with me, and I have everything we need.
I have 2 gun turrets.
I have everything we need. I have 2,000 rounds and 46 gun turrets. So, what you do is you go to your closest point of your base to the enemy, which is going to be down here, obviously.
Oh wow, it's way more power here than I was last time I was here.
Yes, yeah, I've ramped it up. This is also not enough. And then carry a power line a little bit away. Okay, and then we're going to build a base. And I want to come up with like a base template. Here, I'm going to give you a bunch of stuff just so you can also take part. There you go. So,
okay.
So what I reckon we should do is like something like this. One there. I don't know how much will be enough. Maybe this will be enough. And then wall it off like that. And then we'd have a chest here and here. And then maybe like long arm, short arm. And then power pole. And then these have stuff in them. Okay. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good to me.
Okay.
I think that would work.
I'm going to blueprint that.
Yeah. We should both have a blueprint to it already. And this is the one that we're going to use when we're not. This is pre-built outpost.
How do I make a blueprint?
Oh, not like I just did because I quit. So go into your blueprint book, B, new blueprint. Yep. It gives you an item. Click and drag over the area. Name it. And then click create blueprint. You can put one over the place.
Okay. Create blueprint. Okay, so do we want to space these around then, basically, so they all interlink?
I think maybe one will be enough for now.
But that's not nearly excessive enough, Christo. I want to have 20.
But considering how many walls we have... Alright, you go that way, I'll go this way. Let's
build them in a straight line, basically.
I'm going to box the base in. And then at least we'll have forewarning if the aliens are attacking. And hopefully we can make it to the place where they attack. And then you just put a base wherever they happen to attack. And because we know that's where they're going to attack. Because the AI doesn't look for holes. They just come at you. Well, they might look for holes a little, but they don't do it much. You can get mods that make the AI a lot smarter in terms of looking for problems with your defenses.
I'm just going in a straight line at the moment.
That's fine. Yeah, just go for a straight line until you reach for like another probably 20 seconds, a bit more, and then turn north. And we can just put.
I haven't got any grenades, so I can't clear this.
We haven't got grenade automation. You could set that up.
Yeah, so I can't really go much further in this direction. So there's no space.
You could shoot them.
Yeah, but there's like 100.
What you want to do is walk in a straight line towards the forest holding C without moving your cursor. And then, well, move your cursor up and down a bit and you shoot holes in forests pretty quickly.
Hasn't really worked, but okay.
Also, you have a steel tool. You do take out forest pretty quickly if you just want to walk in a straight line, mining it all. This is obviously relatively wasteful in terms of stone, but it's not an issue, really. You can also just dodge the forest. Just like, how big's the forest?
Well, I probably could have just dodged it. But, you know, that's clever. Do that.
Weird how the minimap doesn't show these sometimes because they're too thin.
I'm just gonna reach this lake on this southern side, and then. Oh, I'm out of stone. I'm out of walls.
I have. I'm not gonna be able to complete the circle yet, but I'm gonna do most of it.
I need to get some walls. See, if only we had like loads more wall production, we'd have enough.
Hey, I didn't decrease the wall production.
I told you, Christo.
I didn't decrease your wall production.
You did.
I didn't. I removed some. I removed some things that weren't doing anything.
Yeah, well, maybe they would have done something. You never know.
When we got trains. What did you do? Why have you got a weird T? Look at the mini-map. What is this?
Because I went into the forest and then decided to go around it.
I see.
But I haven't removed what was there before.
I see.
Oh, we aren't putting it fast enough. It's only 39. Should I put some lights down?
If you like. You're right. This is pretty.
Actually, I should put these science labs down. They've been in my pocket for like forever, basically.
So, you know, mark this time. This is the quick way to bust through a forest. You just put the cursor on you, hold right click, and then hold down, and then you just walk through the forest and clear a 1 pixel wide, you know, a 1 block wide path straight through it. And you can just do this.
Okay. 7 new science labs.
Why did you shoot your wall?
I didn't mean to.
Just getting here, finding out all the things you've done.
It was an accident.
So yeah, the wall is just an early warning system, basically. And then wherever
do we get a noise when they attack it?
Yeah, as soon as they start attacking us, like for the rest of the game, permanently.
Cool.
You can turn it off though.
Oh, I got way more lamps in my pocket. Thought I had any, but I have. Seen.
Okay, the wall is complete all the way around the whole base, except where you left holes.
Well, you know, I've got to give them a chance.
You don't.
Yeah, obviously it's boring.
They actually might not be able to get through trees. There's loads of bits of this wall you shot.
Well, I was trying to shoot with trees.
So open the map, the main map.
Oh yeah, I see how.
You see anything wrong with this in the bottom to the east of me?
No. Whoa,
Whoa,
you can zoom like right
you
the way
can zoom
into
all the way in. Yeah.
Whoa. I can like see the actual map. I can see you.
But only the bits that are actually in range of like something you own. It looks like.
That's pretty cool.
Well, that's probably actually radar range plus our sight range. That's cool, and it's all hazy for some reason. I guess so you don't forget you're in the map. All right, logistics 2's done.
Yeah.
Does that mean we can get trains? No, we also need engines. That makes a lot of sense.
Have some lamps.
Where's this hole in?
Oh, no, not too brightness. How far apart should lights be placed?
Wait for night, and then it'll be a lot easier to tell. Basically, however far apart that you know, they cast light. Okay.
So some of our iron production has now because it's backed up.
Really?
Yep. Sorry, the iron smelting. Yeah. Cool. It's all the way up into the.
Oh, you mean the iron itself?
Yes.
Right. Yeah. So one of those. It might be that one column of these can fill a whole yellow belt. It doesn't look like it's quite that bad. But 2 of these would I think would overload a normal yellow belt. So now essentially we need a line of iron.
A line of what?
We need a line of iron, essentially per smelting line.
Okay.
One thing we should do is find out if we can use all our iron without sending any of it to your 2 new ones.
Oh, because of the new steel furnaces?
Yeah.
So you want to cut them off briefly?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it would take a... Yeah, okay.
No, this is wrong. There we go.
What's wrong?
What I just built.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. This whole area is a masterpiece that I've created.
It's pretty good. It's happening.
I think blueprints make a big difference.
Yes, they do, especially when you have robots that
auto build them. Because it means, for me,
I
I can just build something and not think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. They're especially good when you can have robots that build them for you.
Yes. Yeah, I was doing coal, wasn't I, before you distracted me with the whole wall thing.
Or, you know, as I like to call the robots, Addaway.
Hey?
Well, it's someone that builds my blueprints for me.
You what? It's just like Hoi Foi multiplayer all over again. You do the decision.
I want to show you.
Name ships.
So, because you have to do your main belt 4 wide, there's a design that I'd like to demonstrate to you over here.
Whereabouts are you? Over here. Okay.
So this is a 4-lane equalizer. So you have exactly the same amount on each of the 4 lanes.
Okay.
And I'm kind of half remembering how it works at the same time as telling you. You have one of these here. One of these here. And the reason these are useful is because you're going to be splitting something off here on the side of the belt, but then wanting it to remain consistent beneath that. So I think you do this, yeah, this is right. And then you put one of these here. You delete these.
Oh, this is... I should probably say this is a blueprint, yeah?
This is a
blueprint. We're going to need to build this before?
Yes, we're going to need to build all kinds of these. I think that's it. That should be a perfectly equal 4-way splitter. So wherever anything comes in, all 4 outputs should be identically balanced.
Okay. And that will go to each of the...
Yeah.
4... Wait, but we have 4 putting iron, yeah. So all that over there can go.
We've invented railways.
Right, so I'm going to make a blueprint.
Yeah, so am I. So I'll forget for sure. How do you put things into a blueprint book? There we go.
What do you mean?
I found out. You can make blueprint books. Go into blueprints, new blueprint book. I'm going to find it in your inventory. Right click on it to open. Click on something. Click on a blueprint and then put it in the box on the right hand side. And then you put the blueprint book in on your toolbar, and you hold Shift and mouse wheel to switch between the different blueprints.
So how do I get the blueprints in the blueprint book?
You get a blueprint, new blueprint. Let me just make one so I can do it myself. You get the blueprint. Let me just name it. This is 4-way.
Use 10,000 electronic circuits.
4-lane bounce. Yeah,
that's
a bug.
Achievement.
That's a bug. That one always pops up for some reason.
Oh, I'm sad.
So get your blueprint book. Right click on it. Then click on the blueprint you want to put, and then click in the whole new window that opened up on the right.
Ooh.
And then if you hold Shift, it's not working. So you bring and then click on the blueprint book, and it'll show you the blueprint. And if you hold Shift and mouse wheel, you can cycle through the different blueprints that are in the book.
What, when I've clicked on it?
Yeah, when you've got it.
Oh God, what's happened? I've deleted it. Oh, no, it's right. It's right. It's fine. Fine. I thought I deleted the whole blueprint book.
Yeah. Yes, I heard the sense of panic.
It's not working.
Have you got more than one blueprint in it?
Yeah, I've got 2.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure. I have the.
So you have it out. You have it in your hand. Like you could left click right now to deploy a blueprint.
Hang on. Right, I do, and then okay. Oh yeah, it's working. It's fine. All
awesome.
Right. It's okay.
I'm going to invent cars.
Nice.
Let's move around a bit quicker.
Okay.
Something I forgot to do, which we should do, which is create some space on the belt, or on the main bus, so you can drive down the middle.
How close are we now to railways? Because I want to get some more stone.
We've got railways. We've invented them already.
Where are they?
We've invented them.
Okay, let's put railways.
All right, but we need to automate some other things first.
All right.
Like assembling machine.
What do you want me to do?
Work on assembling machine
assemblers.
1s. Assembler 1s, yeah. You'll need assembler 2s to build them in. Assembler 1s can only deal with things that have only 2 products in their recipe.
Yeah. So I want to automate the side electric circuits, iron gear wheels and iron plates. This bit where we're producing electronic circuits, do you want that to be all the circuit production in this area?
Preferably, yeah. If you just ramp up circuit production in that area.
Okay. Well, so I'll do that and copper wire basically.
Yeah, don't do the copper wire in the kind of local way that I've done it.
What do you mean? At the moment, I'm just going to extend this line of copper wire vertically down this way with the electronic circuits as well.
Well,
and then we're gonna
oh yes,
make...
yeah.
How is the copper wire from one of these getting into the electronic circuit assembling machine?
Just directly with a inserter.
Oh, I see. So we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 to 1 basically. 2 to 1 ratio. Have you got any assembling machines?
Yeah.
I've got only a few.
I'll give you 5.
Thanks.
No problem. My good man.
5, 6.
Okay, so with all of our iron ore going towards just 3 things, we still can't run them all. So it's definitely time for trains. But first off, I need to increase our power production. Ooh,
okay.
They've changed the sprites for cargo wagons and locomotives since I last got here.
I think a doubling of the production will be okay, but we might need more. It's okay.
I leave it in your capable hands.
Well, if need be, I'll just blow the forest up a bit. Okay, so then that will make electronic circuits, and then to make assembling machines we need got iron gear wheels and iron plates. Then we'll just make a new area basically to pull those 3 things together. Cool.
Sounds good.
How can it be?
Never asked that question.
Oh no, I need wood.
Okay, we officially have no stone furnaces left.
Nice.
Except your stone ones, which I have now replaced. There we go. No stone furnaces anywhere. Great. We're going to have a backlog of 150. Seems like plenty.
So the short ones are taking them in.
So apart from like a big blob of stone flooring near the main base, we want to have like kind of basically roads going out towards outside areas, so it's there faster to walk to.
Okay.
That's not a pressing concern. Keep accidentally hitting myself with these grenades. Oh, actually, now's a good time to test. Yeah, okay, it's not enough. But these are still fine. I'm working out the power ratios, so things may go a little funky in the immediate future.
Okay, so this should bring the extra production online. Then we are cooking with gas.
Cool.
Why is it not working? Oh, I haven't set the thing to actually produce copper wire. Dirt.
It looks like you can build substantially longer power lines these days than you used to be able to.
All right, so that's. I'm hoping that should be enough electronic circuit production. So this line here is the bus. I'm assuming. This bit here you off is the
yes.
Circuit bus. Okay. So, which would you recommend building it beneath the bus or above it? The assembling machines.
Up to you. Usually, I just go whichever side is like less far advanced.
Which will be beneath the. I'll clear these trees then.
If you want, you could set up some automated grenade production. It's super simple.
What
so
does
it
it
won't
need?
take you long. It's like coal and iron, I think.
Coal.
Coal, yeah. That's the explosive, apparently.
An interesting component for a grenade.
Yes, you're not wrong. Okay, so the ratio I'm working with on boilers is 6 to 11. I don't know if that's perfect. I'm sure someone will tell us in the comments what the actual ratio is. Right, rail signals.
We'll get that maximum efficiency production there with the energy.
Not anymore.
Come on, trees.
There we go. Nice. We've got another about 6 spare megawatts to play with.
Cool.
Megawatts.
I like it.
I was going for.
We can probably complete all the science labs now. There's one side needs to be done.
Yes. I'll go do that.
Okay, so let's try and not.
Oh, I can actually. We can produce. When you're building stuff in your pocket, remember that some of the components might already be built. So, for example, to produce science labs, all I have to do is grab a whole bunch of circuits and gears, and then I only have to produce the actual science labs themselves.
For some reason, I'm carrying a whole bunch of stone ore around with me.
I wondered how long.
Oh, was that you? Was it?
I've got to occasionally bloat your inventory.
I didn't even realise.
That's all I live for.
Right, just like do that, and then we'll just put the stone in there.
Okay, I've maxed out the science labs.
Oh no! I'm gonna put all the iron in there as well. Crap! Oh no! I've put iron plate on the stone track by accident.
Addaway.
There might just be a rogue iron plate that's hanging around the brick smelting area now. It's cool. It was an accident. Okay. We're good. So, to build
slightly increased our maximum ammo storage.
I need 5 iron gear wheels, 3 electronic circuits, and 9 iron plates. Right. Guess we'll just split it then.
What are we going to do? Trains. Right, so what do we need for trains? We need better power poles. I'll work on those. We haven't invented better power poles. Alright, we'll do that next.
I'm going to try and adhere to your philosophy of space optimization.
Awesome.
So we're going to put the splitter like right here.
Alright, next up. Oh, we could also make concrete. Which is cheaper and the walking speed is higher.
There's the electronic circuits. And then it's iron gear wheels and just regular iron, isn't it? Yeah.
Concrete is cheaper. Yeah, let's work on concrete soon. Meanwhile, what was I saying I was going to build?
No, mate.
That's right. Electrical energy distribution. I want to check if red belts can go further underground than in this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These can go 6 underground. They've added it to the base game. Red belt can go further underground now. That's such good news. That means we don't have to have our whole thing laid out in 4s anymore. We can have.
Don't you have to do what?
The red belt. We don't have to, like, our main bus, right, is laid out in 4s because that's how far yellow transport belt can go. If reds can go 6, which means I imagine blues, the next one up, can probably go 8. And if they can go 8, then we can double up some of our lines. So we have like 1s, 2. So it's the way you want to lay it out on the belt is it either gets 1 column, 2 columns, 4 columns, and now we have 8 columns available to us as well.
Okay.
Which is fantastic. It'll be inefficient because we'll have to spend like lubricant and stuff for building the lates.
Hopefully this isn't going to be completely terrible what I'm arranging here.
I'm sure it won't be.
We'll see.
I'm just waiting on this tech, to be honest. Yeah, grabbing some resources for once the tech finishes. Why do I have so much iron ore? Did you do this?
No, I didn't actually.
I'm not sure I believe you.
I didn't, honestly. My videos will
bear out your innocence.
They will.
Well, fair enough.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to have long hand inserter and the short hand ones working together in harmony to supply this machine with what it needs.
Marvelous. What are you making?
Assemblers.
All right. Okay.
And it's going to be iron coming in at the other side.
2 is plenty.
It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine.
2 is plenty.
Hey.
2 is plenty. 1 is plenty. And it needs to be a blue.
I only put 5 down. I don't know what you're talking about.
I have to kill time while I'm doing this tech, so I think I might as well kill whatever you made.
Well, we're going to have to build lots of these in the future, assembling machines.
Yeah, but if we can produce one of these, you can produce one of these assembling machines in 0.5 seconds.
The aim is to have...
It takes 0.5 seconds.
long-handed inserter to do that, and then a short-handed one to do that. So they're going to come out here.
Yeah, that looks perfect. But since you're producing one every 0.5 seconds, like we're not going to use these once every 0.5 seconds.
And then they can just join the bus. Are we busting these? Or are we just going to turn them straight into green science? Is it green science? What's it we're doing here? I've forgotten.
They're just useful.
What's the aim?
They're
just to have them.
Yeah. But here, to add to your task, I also want assembly machine level 2s being produced.
Okay. So what we're saying is the assembling machine production goes partly to make assembling machine 2s and partly to just be in a chest.
Correct. So yeah, you don't need any of this. You just want that. Make sense?
Yes. Okay. Yep. Got you.
Beautiful.
Got you.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to work on these power lines.
Okay. Assembly machine 2. So it's basically all the same stuff, but just with assembling machines.
Yes. Yeah. Simple stuff.
So
Steel copper.
I have done this stuff with the circuits. Fine. It's all right. We can do that. Gonna have to go there, and
this is what I mean by spaghetti. Like trying to get these things to where you want them in the factory sometimes is you have to be a little conniving.
Okay. I think I'm getting the hang of this a little bit now. It just takes me a while to think about what I've got to do before I do it.
Yeah, that's what I mean by saying like I don't think I'm very good. It's because you have to spend a lot of time just thinking it through.
The thing is for me, when I originally played this game, like I didn't have a concept that I could just stop a line dead and it would just fill up and stop and stop. So I was like looping everything back onto the bus.
Oh yeah.
So like and because I didn't know they could just stop dead. I was like splitting it so like the iron would come out and then it would be split. So 25% of it would go down to make iron gear wheels and that would loop back onto the thing. And so it got like really confusing.
I had the advantage that I only played this because I really liked watching a rumba play it. It looked like my kind of thing. So I'd already watched a fair amount before I started.
I hadn't watched that much. But
okay.
I kind of wanted the experience of not knowing what to do.
Sure, yeah.
Just trying to figure it out and botching it up.
I'm only really that way about narrative games most of the time. Like I get it sometimes, but not that often. So come down here for a sec, and I will make your day.
What?
So these things here, these are medium electric poles.
I'm not replacing them all. You're doing
No. And these are long electric poles, and look how long the long electric poles can reach.
Oh, nice.
And the medium electric poles have a 5x5 grid. Sorry, a 7x7 grid rather than a 5x5. So they make lots of things nicer.
Are we just gonna? We're not going to replace all the ones you already have, are we?
No, it's no need. But just never place an old one again, ever again. Just use the mediums.
Okay. Medium electric poles, but I'll build some. Right. So that's the circuits. That's fine. Iron is there. The gear wheels. How can I do this?
So I'm going to. One thing we can do differently now is the furnace layout can change, because we will eventually want to go. Actually, yeah, let's just not bother changing it though for now. Like when we build our next one, you can change it. You no longer need to leave gaps between furnaces. But in the future, when we have electric furnaces and modules, you'll want to use modules. Because you can have modules that like make things just 50% more efficient. Like they output 50% as much stuff. 50% more stuff.
You just open a drawer.
I did just open a drawer, yes. Don't mind the noise. It's from my end.
Okay, so then the third thing I need to design gear wheels, which is gonna have to go somewhere else.
Just close my window. Hang on, not my window.
Why have you got your window open in February? You maniac.
Right. So what's next? Have we been attacked yet? I'm surprised we still haven't been attacked. Addaway, have you ever used Nurofen?
I have not ever used Nurofen.
Nurofen comes in these little red tablets, and you must, and it says don't chew. Right? Me being an idiot, I once accidentally chewed one.
Oh yeah.
It tasted like I had just filled my throat with battery acid.
Oh nice.
Like I was in serious pain for like 2 days. So
God.
Public service announcement: never ever chew Nurofen capsules.
There we are, kids. Chewing Nurofen capsules, not even once.
Yeah, stick to hard drugs.
Oh no, I've done that wrong.
I don't doubt it. What have you done?
I deleted the thing. I deleted the track iron by accident.
I'm gonna have a serious poll backlog, I think. All right, what should I do now?
I know this. I know it. Okay, this is probably gonna be cack-handed, but I'm doing it anyway. Don't go.
You don't need to say it. It's just
I'm gonna split this there, and then that will come down here, and everything will be fine.
Oh, I know what I can do while I'm waiting. I can make some railway tracks and railway stops and stuff. All right, straight rail needs stone, iron stick, and steel plates. I like how they're called steel plates, even though the sprite is a girder. Not sure I understand that one.
Isn't a girder like in a building?
Yes, but that's a mini girder. Like, zoom in on them. Look at them.
Oh yeah, it is. You're right. Horribly wrong. Yeah, that's better.
Oh, our pollution is 1 tile away from the guys in the bottom right, bottom left. Sorry.
Oh no.
Hopefully our outpost will hold them off. If not, we can just go add more.
Need some more long-handed inserters to do this thing.
Oh, we unlocked solar energy. You can go completely green and produce no pollution from power, which is a serious portion of your pollution. So we will probably do that at some point.
Okay. Does that mean you lose power at night? Do you have to get like batteries and stuff to
Yes,
store it?
you have to build accumulators, they're called.
Okay.
I'm going to invent the circuit network so we can actually start getting some logic instructions going.
So we need more iron gear wheels.
More iron gear wheels, right?
The problem is none of these things are even working.
We haven't got enough iron.
We need to get
because
more iron out here.
iron is only going onto one side of this line. Because
I mean,
it's
yeah,
only being fed.
We're using, like,
yeah, no, okay, I see.
we're using a tiny fraction of our gear wheel assembly. quarter, basically.
Okay, I have iron coming for you.
Okay, cool.
That line was only being fed by the 2 that we'd switched off.
Oh, okay, I see. And the iron cables will come round. They should there, and they'll feed that, and then that'll be all fine and dandy. Okay.
So we're going to do a little squirrely gig, because I want this patch here, as marked by where this stone goes, to be kept clear of anything. And this is the path you drive up and down the belt.
Okay.
So once it gets real long, you can just quickly hop on this, and what we'll have in it, the only thing you'll have in it is one of our fastest currently mass produced belts going in one direction and another going in the other direction, and or 2 actually, like this. And so then if you want to go from one end to the other, you can just very quickly run along this belt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because you go super fast like this. It's not a huge concern short term, but just long term it'll save you quite a bit of time.
And we are basically ready to go. Apart from the gear wheel shortage, assembler 2 production is
cool.
So hooray for that.
Well, we have ramped it up, but not enough yet.
Wait, I can't assemble assembler 2s. You can only assembler 2s assemble assembler 2s.
Yes.
Yes. That was a mouthful.
Yes, it was. Okay, well, gear production should increase, but it won't spike because we are kind of at. Well,
Taking a long time.
no, here's the problem. Okay, forget that. I'm going to work on it. Essentially, we don't want to merge belts carrying iron out of a furnace, because there isn't sufficient iron production in. Sorry, there's excess iron production in 2 to fill 1.
Okay.
Oh, I've got another little trick for you. So stay where we are. If you want to balance 2 lines coming in, balance them in terms of which side of a belt they're going on, use this.
Okay.
If you want to,
I see what you mean.
So if you have something coming in here that's mostly on the left hand side and you want it perfectly evenly balanced, just do that.
All right.
And it also works if you want to merge 2 into 1 perfectly balanced, and that kind of stuff.
So, are assembling machine 2s just being stockpiled?
Yeah, I want a stockpile of like probably 200 would be enough.
Okay. In chest, or steel chest even. Oh, did it?
I did.
Okay.
All right, this is a modded tech resource monitoring. We can build a device which lets us mark resource areas, and it'll tell us like time till depletion and output per minute on that particular zone and that kind of thing, which is pretty handy. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was making railway tracks. Okay, so I need...
how long has this episode been going for now?
40 minutes.
Should be timing this.
So
how long?
40 minutes. So thank you for watching, everybody.
Yeah,
It's been a pleasure. Next episode, trains.
Trains.
Get hyped.
Train episode. It's gonna be great.
For trains in the next episode. See you later, guys.
Bye bye.
Bye.